Hey guys, Codex here again, and we are one day away from AX. So I'm here to talk to you guys about my plans and stuff. And I wrote down some stuff to talk about. And yeah, so I just wanted to talk about pointers, why I'm so excited, why this event's the only one I look forward to during summer, and that's about it. Anyway, to start off, this is as I've said before, this is the biggest gathering ever. I believe last year, 2014 obviously, the attendance rate was I don't even know what it was, but I heard it was exponentially high. I think it was maybe 50,000 people. That's a lot of people. But I heard this year it might even be double, so it might even be 100,000 people. That's a tenth of a million. I know saying a tenth of something doesn't sound like very much, but a tenth of a million, I believe that's actually a lot. Or yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, I think it's cool because everybody there loves anime. We all understand how we feel towards it. I mean, perspective-wise, it may not be the same. People may be more critical than others. Some people may be more appreciative than others, like me. So yeah, it's really cool. I just really like it when you're walking around exhibit hall or something and you see something you like, and then it's hey, this person liked what I like too, and then maybe you can strike a conversation or something. But I'm not someone who really does that. LOL. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk about some stuff for registration. So I think it's very easy about AX is that they made it much simpler ever since the years I've been going. So you get this paper here, and there is this QR code right here, and there's basically a scanner when you're waiting in the line. It's huge, depending on what time you got. There's this huge line that goes around the whole convention center, wraps around 20 times inward at least. So you need this. There's a price tag scanner. You scan the barcode there, and then they're gonna call out your name, and then it's basically it. You get your badge and stuff. Now the thing that I love about lanyards is that it really gives you the opportunity to be a little bit more expressive. So if you're a person like me and you have a bunch of character pins of favorite characters, and you can just totally swag that thing out. You can just put as many pins as you want. It's really cool. Just be aware of not losing them, or make sure they're on right, because you don't want to lose them. And yeah, so the thing about cons, I never really liked it when people held such high expectations for them. You have to go in with no expectations, because the very first year I went to AX, I had no idea what I was in for, and that's what literally blew my mind. Because when I saw the entertainment hall, when I saw the exhibit hall, when I went to the some of the main events, maybe not the main event, the big the headliner, but maybe one of them, it was crazy, because I'm just blown away. I was gonna say blown away by the amount of social activity. You see people in cosplays talking to people that are not in cosplays. You see filmers, you see photographers, you might even see people doing documentaries about it. As for me, I'm gonna be carrying around this camcorder right here. So I'm gonna be just holding it the whole time like this. I'm probably just recording the whole thing, because I told you guys, for once in my life, I'm gonna try my hardest to actually recap and condense all 4 days into a really cool recap video. Maybe have funny things in there, bloopers, if I can ever get any, edit them in there and stuff, because I've always wanted to do this. So I really hope I can pull this off. I mean, if the camera's this big, and I have my SLR camera too for photography reasons, I'm willing to bet I won't forget, or I hope so. Thinking to myself, please don't forget. But otherwise, yeah, it's really easy. The registration part for AX isn't really that bad. Honestly, I know people don't really like waiting in summer heat, but this is just me and the way I see things. But I think it always excites me to see how many people are coming. You're waiting in line, and you see groups of 50 people coming in. You see these cosplay armies of like everyone that like cosplay from like the same anime all coming at once. It's really cool. And one of my favorite things to do with my friends is when you're walking around the convention center or you're waiting around, and then you're like, I know that character, I know that one, I know that one, and yeah. So it's really cool. You really get to tap into your knowledge of what shows you know about and stuff, and then you get to talk about to your friends if they've really thought about it yet, like all the new releases coming out. I know there's actually a lot of really big things coming out next anime season, which starts in like 2-3 days. I think it starts this week. That's crazy. The new season, or the new arc or season of anime starts this week, in time with AX. So that's a lot of juggling to do. That's like, wow. It's actually really, really cool now that I think about it. Now, at AX, there are like, there's certain halls. There's also theaters. I mean, convention center is massive. There's like 2 floors to it. The second floor has like theaters, and then it just leads downward. Cause like, let's see, when you're going to registration, when you go to the building line, there's like, the atrium is like the big foyer in the front, where the staircases are. The staircases lead to the exhibit hall. Now the exhibit hall is obviously like the grandeur of all anime merchandise. There's like what, 500 to 1,000 booths every year, and I'm not exaggerating. There's a lot of stuff there, from like people making their own art at Artist Alley, from like independent artists that have really gone out of their way and made like a stupendous business. They're also there. There's also big companies that slay animes like Funimation, Crunchyroll, and also the companies that like totally support them, stuff like that. It's really cool. There's like, yeah, there's a lot. Like, one of my favorite things about going, like introducing friends to a convention for the first time, it's like that really, really subtle moment, like right before you open the exhibit hall doors, and you just go like, psh, and then like you kind of just look up and you just see all these giant boards of stuff. You see huge character posters, you see wall scrolls, you see shirts, you see like floods and floods of people. I know, like, yeah, there's just like a lot of headlining companies too. It's gonna be ridiculous this year, I know for sure. And well, yeah, there's like, I mean, it's not even happened yet, and like I'm just thinking about it right now. It's like a couple of hours away now that I think about, man, this is ridiculous. I didn't know it'd come up this fast. And now I'm just like kind of up in my mind and thinking, look, now I can fill the rest of this wall space soon, if I can. Well, I'll see, but yeah, it's really cool, guys. I really hope, or I'm just gonna try my best to get all the footage I can, make use of all of it if possible, and that'll be it. So I hope you guys have a good time this year at AX, for those of you who are going, and for those of you who are going for the first time, well, be careful, stay safe, stay near your friends, make sure to always have like a phone on you or something, because getting cut off from your friends at the exhibit hall is probably one of the most classic situations ever at like a convention, be it Comic-Con, be it AX, be it Southerners Con. I mean, it could be anything. So that's all I have to say, you guys, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. So best of luck and have a lot of fun. I'll see you guys there.